Hello and welcome to Zekman03TV, and today we are racing at Richmond. This is our second Richmond race of the year. The first one was the 100th race of the series. Daniel Paulus Jr. led half, Iron Crusader led half. Both of them are inside the playoffs right now and not starting too great. Daniel Paulus Jr. currently leading the playoff spectrum, so he's starting 16th today. Iron Crusader, he's actually below the playoff spectrum, so he needs a good run. He's not starting so great today, so he's going to be in a must finish well situation next week in Kentucky if he can't get nothing done today. But we see in the ZSS race here Sunday, this last Sunday, and it was kind of a test to see how things would go here today. Now the field here is 41. It would be 46, but I went ahead and rearranged where there would not be part-time drivers, and there would usually be 42, but Crimson.exe, his car has been banned by the team owner, who is ironically starting pole today. So Dripsy hasn't really had that many great runs this season. Well, I take that back. They've shown they have some playoff potential, but just not enough consistency to make it. So earn that, not really shown much. And you see Evan H and Zion up here in the top 15. They really need to start well up here, considering they're coming in outside looking in, especially Evan H, the only car who DNF'd last week. He definitely needs a good run today. This is a good start. If he gets top 10, we'll just really need to counter that next week at Kentucky, and that'll be the rigorous speedway race of this playoffs, because it's 2 short tracks and 1 playoff, 1 speedway. And I think that'll really, next week's going to be very interesting for sure to see who's going to do what to do what. And notice all 3 of the Dodge Motorsports cars that made the playoffs, all 3 Dodges made the playoffs starting inside the top 5. And all of them are already above the cut line, so things are looking good for them. Last week's winner starting up here inside the top 15, but again, maybe start getting concerned for some of those guys, like even the points champion Sammy Box. He's not looking stellar right now, so if he has a bad race today and next week, he could get eliminated in the first round. I've never seen anything that bad, but last season German Chick 81, the season points champion, eliminated after the round of 8, so that's way down the road. This is round 16. Evan H did get eliminated around 16 last year. He does not hope to meet the same fate this season. The rest is mixed with rookies and guys who made it last season who got eliminated other rounds. The defending champion did not make the playoffs, and three of the 4 who made the championship for, except for the defending champion, made the playoffs. Dissect, Sammy Box, and Roach, so they're looking good. Last week's winner was Not a Weeb. He led almost all of them. Daniel Paulus Jr. snuck in 1 lap, and the fastest lap, giving him a few points to get ahead of the other playoff guys. I don't know if he'll stay that way after today. We'll see how it goes. That race in the ZSS was pretty interesting. A lot of wrecks. And a really good finish, but I lowered the difficulty for today. Hopefully it's at a good point, because I didn't really do many or any tests at that. So just kind of coming into this race a little bit blind, but know a little bit of what to expect. It's different physics, though. This is Cup physics. ZSS is GNS physics, so yeah. Other than that, I think I got everything else covered. But like I said, guys in the back there, the playoffs don't need to be back there, and it's going to be a rough Kentucky for a few guys.
Drivers, start your engines.
Last season, this race was the playoff eliminator. This season is the race before the playoff eliminator. The playoff eliminator this season at Kentucky, which is next week. Pace car is in. And just Sabretooth versus Dripsy on restart. Dripsy gets the run. Dissect close in tow. Combined the past 2 seasons, Sabretooth has 4 wins in the Cars Racing Series. And one earlier edition Super Speedway earlier this season doesn't quite have the dominance he had last season, 3 wins. In fact, no one has more than 2 wins this season, which is very interesting. This race is looking a lot different from the ZSS already. I can tell the racing is probably going to be a lot more similar to the spring race here as the Dodge Motorsports cars battling for position. Once it's just them 3, they battle amongst themselves. And it looks like NASCAR Fireball 48 wants some of that too. He is one of the 2 Fords that made the playoffs. He came in with low expectations in that night car because he came in no wins this season. Had like 2 or 3 last season, and you know, he's kind of came into the playoffs. He was the last car that came in, made in by like 7 points on the 60 at Cody Forge, and he's trying to prove that he is playoff eligible because last season he made it in, had an injury at Orlando, and NHU tried to get him a good run. Unfortunately, that car got playoffs in the round of 12, I believe, and this season he wants to bounce back. He's still looking for revenge from 2018 when he got passed on the final lap, and got his first title in the diecast racing version of the series. Right now, leading the playoff cars, Dyson has been really that guy who's been slowly dominant the past 2 seasons. Really, last season he was very consistent early on in the season, stayed pretty decently consistent. This season, that consistency didn't really come into a little mid-season, but he's shown at that same kind of aspect even with the Dodge team this season. Still showing a lot of similarities in that second car and how they race. In EXO rookie season, really a big difference from his ZSS season. Running really well, almost 2 wins, 1 win, running really well. He's currently running 4th, so that's good. Just talking about NASCAR Fireball 48, he's in 5th. Then 3rd Lex Gaming, he's in 6th, running quite well. He's looking pretty good right now. Evan H on the outside looking in this race, 0 points. He needs like, I think like 15 or 20 to get where he was at the start of this race. So far it looks like that could happen. I'll count him out, and you know, just Kentucky next week. So a lot of questionable things for these guys. But guys that are running good right now, probably good. You know, Evan H, he's kind of in a gray area right now, if it makes sense. Meanwhile, Dritzy lead laps, hasn't really done that since Watkins Glen in the Zach Moore 400. The only race he won was a Crown Jewel race. Obviously, a second career win today. Unfortunately, not playoffs eligible. He missed the playoffs. But looking for a good season. Kind of look to do what not only did at Martinsville. Not only actually still inside the top 10 right now. So that's interesting. Then Cody Ford's rounded up. He almost made the playoffs this season. Made the playoffs last season. Went to the round 12. Give him credit though. He didn't get a win this season. He's really been, you know, he's been showing a different kind of speed, but really gave it a valiant effort, but unfortunately came to a short Burlington. Counted, but it's, you know, he gave it his all. I mean, Jim Bird is trying to get into the top 10 years. Been pretty decently consistent late this season. I don't know if it'll help much, but hey, really consistent, right? Alright, this guy is in, I believe the 97 of Zion. He's a guy that also got lined at 19th, and there's a lot of guys that, like, in the playoffs below this point that would still be above the cut line. There's only like maybe half the playoff, less than half the playoff above this area. So he's 19th. Brett Stover almost made the playoffs. Came in close tonight at Burlington, got early wreck, took him out of the playoffs unfortunately, but really big turnaround from last season for Brad Stover. So right now, focus on next season. This season looking great. We're trying to get a win before it's all said and done. defending champion feedback and eligible to make the playoffs this season. I don't know if he's going to race in this series next season. To be frankly honest with you, but we'll see how it all turns out for him and try to get a before this season said and done for him as well. Currently, he came into this race. Paulus Jr. had the points advantage. Come out the same, might end up being dicey. Can't guarantee or deny any of that right now. So he's running okay. Not really great, but you know, he's plus in the plus side. He's probably going to stay that way after this race unless he gets wet. And right behind him is someone who's below the cut line and he's not going to be running as fast as Garth Salamander. Garth Salamander actually got eliminated, I believe, from round 16 last season as well. They might meet the same fate next week, but you know, next week's another week. Who knows who's going to start where? And like, I think there's like 5 left. Freeman Jr. He's looking real hot right now. I mean, not right now, but we're down in this race. He's in a great area, and so is Roach. Both of them got top 10 at Martinsville. Today they're in the top 30, which isn't great, but they're trying. And that's all I can say about that. Bird does not need to be having this bad of a run today. He actually did pretty well in the spring race, and I just didn't really use the run better at this point. Kentucky is going to be a gray area for him for sure. Really eliminated next week. Position first and right behind him. Dark X Rain, he's in trouble too. Didn't get a lot of points last week. Doesn't look like he's in a good position this week. He's definitely going to need to step up his game. Richard Vogelman, like I said, gray area. He did okay last week. Like I said, Kentucky's going to answer a lot of questions, and who's not. And then the season points champion, team in the box. He's also concerned along with Kaza. They're not in a good spot. So, like I said, first round, first race, what can happen? So, like I said, a lot of this is the answer to Kentucky. Might have 4 out. We might know that by mid-race. The Resigned Crusader currently running last. That's not great at all. This is his first playoff run. Almost made it last. Well, I wouldn't say almost, but kind of where Dripsy almost made it last season, where he made it. I'm confusing myself, but he's putting on a decent effort. He didn't do too great last week. Like I said, Kentucky's going to be a place for him. But you know, he's finishing last right now, which is where he's at. So that's terrible. Well, almost identical to the spring race. It was hoping to be more a lot like the ZSS race, but once again, did not find quite the right difficulty level. I just plain didn't have time for tests. So yeah, other than that, it's pretty interesting. Another thing new to look at is fastest lap. Right now, Robert's currently here. Now he almost made the playoffs this season. He got 2 wins, but all those DNFs really threw him in a bucket, and he couldn't really get out of the hole. He's just not really good. But it's not a lot of fastest laps in a lot of these tracks, so had a valiant effort this season, and pretty good for that. MH, if he can get that a little bit faster lap than he does, that'd be good for FH because you know, he can use a little bit more freshness from where he's at right now in the standings, especially coming in with 0 points total. I think like minus 15 or something. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how points are gonna stack up after this. I mean, so divided, you can't really tell, but Dripsy really just leading most of these. For his season standings, trying to get for 5th in season standings. They even tried to get a win today at his resume. Also, like to mention, Bird won the ZSS race last year when he ran the number 18. believe he ran on a different team when he was racing in CCS Sonic. Yeah, I think he did. Oh yeah, again, like I said, he's not running too great. And Kirker Tompkins, this has been her worst track this season. I mean, she really turned it around in Darlington. Really put herself in this spot in the standings. She tried to finish okay, but other than this, her season was terrible. It was last most of it, and it was last prior to Darlington. It's crazy to think she could have went from last to into the playoffs if she would have let every single out of the race. She didn't, but that's just crazy to think that she could have gained that many points. So it's just something to think about. But yeah, this track's not been good for her, except for that one race last year. She finished second to Jason Whitmire. And that this season have equipment failures. Actually, all season long, but having equipment failure this season in the spring. This season, I bet they're just glad they're running at this point. They're in like 30th, so not a great run for a lot of guys who hope to see a front, but have my speed today. And I can count like a lot of cars in the back here. They're gonna really need to turn around next week because you can see some very surprising guys below the cut line come after this race. I don't know. All come down with those points, but yeah, I think Dave's probably the biggest gainer of this race. Came in with 0 points. Probably gonna come out with like 7th, like maybe 40, 39 points plus, unless he gets fast lap, maybe 10 plus that. So yeah, these guys try. Cup physics of this track isn't great, but you know they're trying to just get some battles going. And Nate's trying to get race to 20. I don't know if it's going to stick or not. Yeah, figures. It doesn't stick. Yorktown 51, you know, they've been having some decent runs this season. They've never really been stellar. They came off of the ZSS title. It's been a really rough season for them. Just trying to get some good stuff going, especially in the season. And at this point, just not be last in standings. Right now, believe it or not, Joe Pates is there for almost 5 laps of the season. Talking to us. I did the same thing last year with the last one. This track's so boring. Why do you guys keep voting for it? Especially for hey, if y'all want to race a boring racetrack, that's something. She ran 14th. That's not too bad. So maybe she'll be last in standings after 6. I don't know. Depends on how it all stacks up. She made the playoffs last year, maybe around 8. Sonic Green got two cars in the playoffs. Sonic herself and Kazo. Both of them not really too stellar, but they both could sneak away in. Who knows? Final laps of this race. Dripsy Shide. Or just Dripsy. I don't know how you guys know, but Dripsy, I can say that confidently. They're running pretty good right now. They have Ricky in the playoffs for that race team. That's about it. Ricky barely made the playoffs, and he's trying to get a championship for Shide Racing. And hopefully that'll happen. Highest ranked playoff driver, been the same way all this race. Dissect, I think he's got to be same thing like last year, Champ 4 contender. I think he's got a real shot at championship. And then Dodge Team Motorsports, you know, they've been really all their cars running really good right now. So that's good. 2 laps to go here at Richmond. Dripsy going for 5th in standings. The only guy today after this race probably will be not a lead, maybe someone else with a bunch of laps. Hold on, goodness. Coming to the white flag here at Richmond. Dripsy, the 54, has 1 win at Watkins Glen last year in the Zach Walker TB400. He's 1 straight away from his 2nd win here at Richmond. Into turn 3, the final time, coming off the final corner. Finish lines in his eyes, checkered flag for Dripsy, getting his 2nd career win, his 1st of the season. Trying to go for the season standings at this point. He is no longer playoff eligible. So, we'll see you guys next week in Kentucky. where that'll be a playoff of wrecking. You're going to see some. I heard of a bunch of wrecking sounds. I bet you they're wrecking in the pit room. Well, anyways, see you next week in Kentucky. Hopefully everyone's okay. And peace.